Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Hello?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Alphinius just looks so confused.
Yeah, I probably understand why. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Buddy, I like that you're talking to him like he's your son. Hey,
He's
buddy.
my grandfather.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? He's so confused. I don't even think he knows that he's live on air.
I don't think he knows either right
What
now.
is he looking at right now?
A different window.
Hold on one second. Let me just give him a call, let him know that he's currently live there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hello?
You do know that you're live on Goo Morning, Zyathé right at this moment?
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh, okay. We're looking at you right now.
Oh, I can hear you right now. Hello, my dear.
Okay, I hung up the phone. Can you hear us? Hopefully on the.
I can hear you on the thing. That's so weird. Well, I was doing the phone here. I was actually doing a post because I was putting you and Lawrence up. So I was doing that. I'm just gonna finish it since I'm right there. So
welcome to the low budget production that is Goo Morning Zyathé, where don't pick your nose. I know, thank goodness he didn't. I was thinking about that. It's like, what if he does something embarrassing?
I just put up a great post with you and Lawrence there. And I did. Yes, I did. Very, very good. Well, good morning, Camera Mandy. How are you?
Good morning. I'm chipper. I have exciting things to show people today.
I know it's going to be a great day. Hi, Lawrence.
What's up? I'm gonna go back to sleep since you guys got this covered.
I'm gonna take. I remember we're out here. So for all of you dear friends out there, we are in California and have been for about a week, taking care of Ms. Goo's delightful and wonderful Grandma Goo. And Grandma Goo is not in the best of health. She is going on 88, and she needs a lot of help. And so we came out to give her some assistance, and it was wonderful to be there with her and to enjoy her. And we spent much of the week with her and dealt with a lot of paperwork and things that needed to be dealt with when people get older and they don't know what they're doing as much. So, but we fly back here very, very soon. So I cannot join you for the whole time, Lawrence. So you have to take over and do your Lawrence-y thing.
Like how Mandy's microphone looks like it's sticking up her nose.
I noticed that.
If I put it down here, you can hear me breathing into it. So I put it up here, so hopefully people can't hear me breathing.
Like opposite down by your chin, like most people.
Yeah. What about down low?
Well, you see, I have a very protruding chin. This is what people don't know about me, is that I have. Nobody sees it. No, I mean, listen, I used to be very self-conscious about my chin, but I have really grown into liking that thing. So
I'm conscious about mine, which is why I cover it up with a beard.
Be proud. Everyone, body positivity. Be proud.
Yes, be proud of what you got.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly right.
Anyway, a low-budget production shirt has been in the pipeline for about 5 years now. But because
we have to commission Chet to do it.
Because we are a low-budget. Chet, we have talked to Chet about it.
I know. We have to commission him to do it.
Yeah. Chet is in the chat.
Do it, Chet.
Chet is in the chat saying, "My fault. They are waiting on me." So...
Chet's in the chat. I always love to say that. Whenever Chet's in the chat, you get to say Chet's in the chat, and that's really fun.
We'll be seeing Chet and a number of you in 2 weeks at GaryCon. Very excited. So I will be leaving for Wisconsin next Saturday. So Iad will be hosting with you, Alphinius Goo, because I will be on an airplane.
Iad got his new portrait, and he looks very.
I have it. Let's go ahead and start on social media.
All right, let's do it.
I have the portrait.
Good morning, friends. By the way, it's great to see you all. Yes, Grandma Goo sends her regards, and and over on the bed there behind me, there is Ms. Goo. Say hi, Ms. Goo.
She does. She always loves it when you do this to her.
Yes, Monster Mash. The Monster Mash.
Yeah, this is very important. So I have a chat. I'm putting a link. I'm putting here in the chat. If you have not submitted your Monster Mash, Monster Madness for round 3, it's round 1, set 3, which is this little set over here. You have up until the part where me and Lawrence start rolling to do that. So my little misery mutt is doing very well. 75% of the people believe she is going to defeat the dragon. So
Listen,
We'll see.
if that dang Lawrence, you better roll well for the dragon. I'm gonna be pissed.
I got my special Gooey Cube sparkly
Mm.
die for it,
Nice,
so.
Lawrence. Nice.
Mm.
I've been rolling very well, Lawrence, so I'm counting on you.
I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
all like to believe that we live in a world where a misery mutt can take on a dragon. Yeah?
That's
think we all-
a really royal we. That's even more royal than when Alphinius Goo is like, hey guys, we're planning this. And it's like, what's your version of planning?
I'm just saying everybody roots for the underdog. So, hey, look what I pulled, Alphinius. I pulled our
I
community
see
member
you
of the week.
did
I have
it.
it all up and down. So we want to say a big thank you to Lindsay and Edward Mallow, who are incredible people. They're great neighbors. They live here in Colorado Springs. They've shown up for us in person to help us package stuff for Gen Con. They've contributed prizes for our game shows. Edward's brought over some hilarious. He made this board with a meme for it's just cute. Anyway,
Edward is amazing. Lindsay
Yes.
is magnificent. They are two just wonderful gooey people, and we love them dearly. And thank you for making sure we got them up. I'm happy for that.
Yes, and they are two of our newly inducted Knights of the Goo. So
They did. Yes, they
yeah.
did just get little necklaces.
Yep, indeed. Okay, so onto social media. Now I play a paladin in a campaign, and I'm pretty positive based on this I'm playing it wrong because I've never done lay on hands. And that seems to be one of the big spells that I'm supposed to be using. So
Also, you know how lay on hands works?
no, I don't know anything about lay on hands.
Go, Lawrence, go.
So it's a pool of health that you can just go through and use to bring people back up. So with the D&D 5 whack-a-mole death concept, one of the things that allows you to do is basically go through and pop people back up with 1 hit point pretty consistently.
Yeah, probably the issue is that our GM never gets us down that low, so we don't.
Perhaps I need to come give a little lesson, Cameron.
Yeah, this is to my dad. Yes. So anyway, just putting that out there. So I probably have just never needed to use it. So I've forgotten that I have it. And
do you use Smite, cameraman?
What? Oh, I use Smite. Yeah, because we do a lot of combat, and that's the thing. But yeah, I've never had to do lay on hands on anyone before. So yeah, and Rick says Antics is slowly becoming my favorite poster, and I agree. Antics at the Armory posts some of the best memes and the best stuff in our. It's a challenge for me because I want to pull so much more, but I feel like I need to, share the wealth with everybody else. So,
and Antics also has their own page, so give them a little love too.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, go follow them. No, and I'm gonna go do that. That's a good point. Okay, so speaking of fun GMing, Adam ran a Tomb of Annihilation session 2 nights ago, and we were fighting pirates, and so he dressed up like a pirates. This is an outfit he picked up from Philadelphia area Gaming Expo page, and yeah, it was a good old time. So I just wanted to show my man off his pirate costume.
Yes, very good there, cameraman. But he needs a hat. Yes, so because everybody needs a hat, save for me.
Adam gave us a very challenging combat. There was a lot of enemies on that board, and yeah. So just saying. We definitely were hurting at the end there. I could have been a paladin there and done some lay on hands. Macy,
so mad at this.
Why are you mad? Because she looks so good?
Because basically what ends up happening is everyone's like, oh yeah, let's cosplay up our characters and stuff. And most of the staff is like, oh, cool, generic red fair human. And I have to get all in fucking blue.
Whoa, that's an F-bomb.
Yeah, we get 1 per episode. That's PG-13 rating is you get 1 F-bomb per episode. I wouldn't use it. So it's like,
but I might have needed it, Lawrence. Goodness gracious.
You're not gonna be here for the whole episode.
This was an appropriate reaction, Jen.
Nice, Jen.
Yes.
Jen's been putting up some great posts too.
I was getting in full makeup. In the meantime, go ahead and put on your vest and hat and call it good.
Lawrence, if you want us to do another, Lawrence, we can do another. I did that with Mike. Mike's got 2, so he doesn't have to always have gray skin.
We'll see. I feel like on the principle, I have to keep it going.
Listen, the one that I want to see.
We didn't even talk about Macy, though. Sorry, keep going.
We can talk about Macy, but first I want to talk about Alexander because I want to know how he gets holes in his flesh for playing
Oh, there's all kinds of.
I mean,
I
Carrie's
guess
very good
that's
at makeup.
Yeah.
Alexander he really needs to do Kalnavik once, don't you think? We need to ask him.
That is an expensive costume.
Well,
That's like
he
a
ate 4.
Huh? Oh my gosh.
Yes,
He's about to have a baby. Let's not put that on him right this moment. Give him like 5 years. But yeah, Macy is a graphic designer at our company. She has been there for what, 8 months now?
Yeah.
A while? Yeah. And she's taken over a lot of the Gooey Cube design work. So she is killing it. And she's an awesome member of our team. We love her.
She was up there at GenghisCon on Thursday and stuff. She's working on getting plugged in more and everything, and just grasping her head around TTRPGs and everything, and having a great time and doing great work.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, this is another post about GaryCon. We will be just seeing everyone at GaryCon.
I thought this was a Mike Dunn happy birthday post.
Is it Mike's birthday?
I think yesterday it was Mike Dunn's birthday.
Yesterday, I think, was Mike Dunn's birthday. Yes.
Mike's not even in these pictures. This is Dave.
Yep. That's Dave in the helmet.
No, that's Dave.
No.
In the
That's Dave.
I'm sure Mike Dunn is probably in that huge, massive group.
Yes. We will be seeing Mike in 2 weeks at GaryCon, and happy birthday, Mike. We love
It
you.
looks like Mike in the helmet, though.
No,
Huh?
it's Dave in the helmet.
Yeah, I know it's Dave. I'm saying it looks like Mike, though.
It does look a little like him. It could
Not
be.
all white guys who are old with beards are the same, Lawrence.
I'm going off the glasses. I'm going off of the approximate build of Mike Dunn. Like, I'm telling you.
Dave is watching from Facebook. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Hi,
We're
Dave.
excited to see you. We're excited to see you here in just a few weeks. Oh wait, I did find Mike Dunn. Look at this. Look at this. I found Mike Dunn. It's Where's Waldo? There we go.
He's totally toasted in that picture.
Now listen, we are running games at GaryCon. They are sold out except for except for the first set, like Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Those ones still have slots, but everything else went like that once Silver Badges opened up. So we're very excited to have our tables there. So Dave says I resemble that remark. That applause.
You and me both, Dave.
Looking forward to really goodness to Jeff Richards' Call of Cthulhu game that they're running, where they're doing like a multiple assault on stuff. I get to be HQ on the radio. I'm just gonna like randomly switch into Alphinius Goo every once in a while.
Haha.
Cthulhu effect.
You have this.
Oh, man.
Damn, Iad moved to like 20 charisma.
He's dreamy. Yeah. He got like a look. He's like, hey there.
It's
Yeah,
not just, it's
like,
like, go ahead,
different stuff and like mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Not
got,
everyone has to have gray or blue or pink or whatever skin. Some of us, just need good hats.
Now, in fairness, Iad, whose character is Eol, wanted to be a Etherian character from Estrenia. And so, that does requires this sort of light blue to light gray blue skin as part of their nature and who they are as people. And I thought, listen, geezer man, we don't need all this geezer man.
I continue with your thought about Ethereum.
So then he came up with the idea, obviously, of he's got 2 different eyes, right, in terms of the pupils, the corneas, and Benjo took the photo, and of course he had picked up he's got a little thing in his hair already, a little streak, and it turned out great. It really turned out great.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. Okay, do you know what this is made out of? Did you watch this video?
Cake.
What?
It's made out of cake.
No. But close. It's made out of chocolate.
I'd definitely take a bite.
I don't know that I would. I mean, it has been handled a lot. And like truly phenomenal chocolate work.
That's
like,
fantastic.
Yeah. So I think it was Christina who put this one up.
Christina has made some great posts too.
Yeah.
And really, really fun. That's very cool.
Yeah, no, it's incredible.
That's funny.
Okay, now we finally got to the nose picking.
Might be so far my favorite post of 2026.
I think it was Witt's comment that was like, we blame the Basant side for this affliction.
Yeah, yes. Well, we've seen Alexander. You know, sometimes you got to pick. You know.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oops. So anyway, but we're very excited. Obviously, we have
this is the baby. You need to talk about the baby.
We have a new Goo from Witt and Matt, and coming up soon, a new Goo from Carrie and Alexander. So very, very excited for everybody.
We have onesie for all of them.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So we're starting to get all these posts. They're here. I know there's some people who are still waiting on their adventure. They only got the adventure. Lawrence, can you fill us in on like the shipping process and how that all works?
Right now, the boat that has the environs and then all like the stretch print package and stuff like that is getting queued up and getting ready to leave. We expect it to be here somewhere around like 1st or 2nd of April or so. Again, with shipping stuff, it always ends up being a little bit, you get kind of time estimates. You don't get like hard times and stuff like that. But basically that will be the second phase of the shipping will be like the mass on everything. I actually back at like Gooey Cube HQ, I have to go through and get a ton of stuff for our international backers all packed up because we're actually dropping it off over at our distributor on our way out to GaryCon and stuff. And so, again, if you have any changes to your address or anything like that, send those in to support@gooeycube.com. Don't leave, don't trust like comments. Don't trust like Facebook random, like, oh, I like threw in on a post like randomly, 2 months ago, like deep buried in the comments that I changed that I might need to update my address. Send it to support@gooeycube.com. We have to go through and directly reach out to get that fixed for you. So definitely make sure that you like hit that panic button and get that updated and stuff, and then keep an eye out on those tracking emails and stuff as they come through.
Yeah.
And I do want to say, Lawrence, the fast boat that we paid for was supposed to leave on the 23rd of February. So that was.
Has it left yet?
We're waiting for confirmation to get the actual like boat details like we did last time. Because Chinese New Year comes around. I don't think it's left. Yeah. I think it did, but again, we're still waiting to hear back some stuff from China and whatnot and make sure that we're actually getting the all the updates and stuff.
And just to be clear, the fast boat is supposed to arrive in approximately 3 weeks, sometimes a little sooner, sometimes a little longer. Jen,
you are instigating, ma'am.
Well, I mean, there is, because we're doing like the autograph canvas prints of the evening in Ethel that closes pretty much at the end of March, and we will not be reopening that up. So that's definitely something if you want to go through and get this amazing massive, I mean, it's basically like 6 feet long, this print of Evening in Ethel. We'll get it signed by Alphinius and by Luke over at GaryCon, or not at GaryCon. We'll be flying Luke out to come over and get stuff signed. I'll be running around with our one copy that we have, seeing how many signatures I can collect like it's a freaking yearbook. Yeah, that's one of the things that there is still time to like add stuff on. It is a good time just because that way you're not double paying on shipping. We can just add it on to your backer kit order and stuff like that. But again, if you have any questions or if there's anything at all, reach out to support@gooeycube.com. That gets you directly to EAD, and EAD sits literally 4 feet away from me, so you're getting both of us.
And those canvas prints are really magnificent. I'm gonna get one and have it on my wall. And I think we're gonna do the signed one in the studio, right, Lawrence? We're gonna put that one down there.
That's whatever we have yet to decide. I'm just like, oh, it'd be cool if I got everybody to sign this thing. Am I bringing this consort to GaryCon? Yes, I am.
Nice. I don't know that it has the same authority, but maybe.
It has whatever authority that I establish it with, which is
I think what you should have is whenever you raise it, everybody says Gax.
Gax. Okay. Amazing setup.
Again.
Just blowing us away. We gotta have Todd back on here coming up like in the next month.
Yes.
Just extraordinary lighting effects.
And he's also told people about how he's got the fog machine that doesn't leave the residue, the water all over the place and stuff like that, which is problematic with some of these foggers. And he actually has a fogger that he can tell people about that is really good. But it's just amazing, his setups. And
the
of course,
atmosphere.
he's using the marvelous, I know very clearly he is using the marvelous Underdoom materials from Dwarven Forge right here. And they look fantastic. Yes. I have quite a few of those myself, Cameramendi.
I think we're all aware of what you have in your dwarven fort collection at this point.
Because he doesn't even know what he has in his dwarven fort.
Lawrence, I need to get my sets back from the storage unit.
I organized. So this last week, I've been extensively working over it in our storage place because we've had multiple storage units. And I got them collapsed down. And it is like there's a little bit of where I was thinking of Mandy as I was getting all of your stuff consolidated into one area and just being like, holy crap, this is so many boxes. And Jeff gave us like 3 that worked out great for Paige. And we brought like an entire shelving unit worth. It's just like, holy cow.
To be clear, it is not me who has to drag those around. It is Adam. And Adam would very much like it to be condensed down to 3 boxes.
Well, if we're not really doing the game show, we don't need to drag all that.
Well,
stuff.
we're doing the game show at Gen Con, so again on the main stage. So
and it's got to be a massive build. I think we're going to use a couple buildings, Lawrence. I want to put some buildings on the Gen Con. I've got an idea that I want to throw at you after we get back from Gary Con. All right, let's talk about Marcus's. Oh, sorry, Dak Hawkins. Hatter extraordinaire. Let's talk about Dak Hawkins' post. Go ahead, Cameramendi.
I mean, it's just this seagull that has.
That's a Call of Cthulhu seagull for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's just crazy. Just crazy. I'm sorry. I love the video. I thought it was great. I thought the commentary was hilarious. And
isn't it eating a clam or something?
It's eating a starfish.
Oh, it's eating.
I think it's a starfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Actually, I thought this must have been like an AI something, but
yeah, I think this idiot bird is just eating a poor little
terrifying.
Starfish. Yeah. And
Lawrence, you're garbled, Lawrence.
Yeah, maybe the starfish is where the mind flayers begin. Maybe that's the seed. Anyway, just saying. Okay, I know Christina posted this one. And if you watched this video, like this video was incredible. It started as a mold clay, a clay mold. And turned into a magnificent piece of art. And I gotta say, like, I love the Den for this kind of stuff, this kind of watching and appreciating artists who truly take the time to master their craft. This video is phenomenal. So if you have a chance, if you just search Christina Rieger, it'll pop up. It's so good.
Yeah, you should. I mean, honestly, give her some support because she puts up some great posts, and take a moment to look at them and give her some likes because that is obviously encouraging of people who put up good ones. This was great too.
The armpit hair, I just can't, but I love it. So Carrie did this, like no AI, just did this all by hand. Carrie's really like been spending some time enhancing her graphic design skills, and she's doing a great job. And this was really fun. So she sent a very cool Darkenhaven University logo for t-shirts.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. So anyway, but yeah, this was a good one from Carrie. So, but what do you think of that armpit hair, Lawrence?
I mean, I just don't really like see body hair. I just accept people as they are. I'm really big on just, being positive and stuff like that, Mandy. So I don't know what that says about you.
It's just such a patch. It's just such a patch. It's just, yeah, it's something else. Anyway, but yeah, no, great artwork from Carrie. And yeah, good. And the hair and the rock in the hair. Love it. Okay. Tell us about this, Alphinius.
So this is Commander Tail, who is a Maroon and fairly famed in the Gloomport. And you can see...
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to go back.
The only thing is, though, that I have to talk to Benjo because he's supposed to have a little bit more of those interesting ears that we're going to have to fix on him a little bit. But he is, I mean, just when you look at his face and everything, Benjo just did a great job with the Commander here. Just so good. So good. So one of many wonderful personages that are coming here in this Gloomport box that is getting pretty darn close, right, Lawrence? I'm not lying, am I?
For a Gloomport?
Yes.
Started on War Room for it this week. So I mean, we're at like the beginning of the end as we go through and move, get it done and stuff like that. I know they're heavily going through and scrutinizing the maps and making sure that they got all those correct. Because I know that was one of the biggest like undertakings for Darkenhaven. The nice thing is that like just being able to take a lot of the lessons learned It's really exciting to see not only like the conclusion of the Guys and Gax Kickstarter, but then also the conclusion of like Gloomport and stuff like that. Like,
Yes.
it's cool.
We're almost done with our first ever Kickstarter. That was 5 years ago.
Well,
Woo!
everyone who got involved in that was all, the first of the Gooey peoples, and they were incredibly magnanimous towards us, and we needed to do these other activities to make money so that we could pay our folks, and they were very kind to give us time to make these things. And frankly, it's all my fault for biting off more than we could chew. So
we learned a lot of lessons along the way. We've learned
they got
many
a huge
things.
deal, Cameramendi.
Yes.
Deal. I mean, huge.
There was, by the way, back to this whole discussion in the chat, not just about the armpits, but Harry asked if there was to be a sculpt of Gooey Lawrence with the sword of the Khan. Would you like a fantasy version like this, or his actual persona? And Chet says, I, being one of many forced into L-Dog's pits, can say that it isn't that hairy. Ember says, thank goodness there's no upshot beneath that kilt. And then Randy said actual persona. So in the original image, he's wearing jeans, so we wouldn't have to worry about what was up the kilt. Anyway, I don't even know. So anyway, crazy stuff. But yeah, put your thoughts in the chat for Harry over there. So Lawrence, what would you like?
I don't know. Like, it's still a really like interesting. I had a little bit of after like receiving the sword and stuff like that. I actually need to go like ground myself and stuff, just because I'm not used to being like recognized for things and whatnot. So like it's still a little like bit of like a surreal, experience and whatnot. And like I'm glad that, and so it's a lot of like whatever people are going to enjoy most. I think I probably lean to like, hey, is there something that is going to be most useful on a table? Versus like obviously if you just do like a modern version of me and stuff like that, like that's a cool Chotsky, but you're not going to really use that in game. So it's kind of like, oh man, probably use something that people can actually use it like in game kind of thing.
I agree with that. I think that's the right move. Plus it'd give you a characterization opportunity too. So I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
you get your new portrait can be a fantasy version of you with the sword. How about that? Okay, Lawrence, I picked this one out specifically for you. So
I'm a huge Dresden Files fan. It's actually really funny because I actually have already met Jim Butcher and gotten my book signed already. Jim Butcher lives up here in Denver. He actually just recently got through a horrible bout of depression and stuff, and he's been pretty public about what he's been struggling with and stuff. And so it's really exciting because he released his newest book, 12 Months, which had been like a 5-year break in the Dresden Files stuff. So that way he could go over and get recovered and everything. But anytime that like a Dresden Files or Jim Butcher thing pops up, I'm always going to jump on it. And I remember responding back to Patrick being like, wait a second, he showed up somewhere and you didn't tell me immediately? Cannot believe it. Yeah, that's kind of a lot of the background of this stuff.
It was great seeing Patrick too at Genghis Khan. He's been very buried with his work and things going on in his life, and we hadn't really had a lot of interactions with him. It was great to give him a hug and see him. If you're in the chat, Patrick, it's great to see you, my friend.
Yeah, I really need to figure out how to get him to come up to Genghis Khan. But again, he's managing his mental health and stuff like that, so we always want to be respectful of it. But at the same time, Jim, write 1,000 more books, please. Now.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Magnificent talent, Jim is. I completely agree.
We're almost through with social media, and then I know you have to drop Alphinius. So Sean posted a very cool Ratkin mini, and I just wanted to show it off to the people.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Yeah.
And Necromunda, which I have not played in a long time, which I like Necromunda. It's a fun little game.
Love it.
Warner has a whole bunch of new stuff that they're getting like unreleased and that they're trying to like relaunch up stuff and whatnot. It's really interesting. Like the whole gaming industry, I think probably over the last major shift over 2-3 years, even with like just like TTRPG publishers like us kind of switching more to like Kickstarter model and stuff. Games Workshop for the big war games is kind of switching things up too. So I don't know. We're kind of in a really interesting float period. That's what I feel like.
Well,
there's a recalibration happening because a number of things. There was a surge, obviously, in players over 2020. and now a drop off. There's so many interesting things happening with the economy, our tariffs, and I think just in general, like artistically speaking, like the OGL situation that happened a few years ago, I think really gave people an avenue to broaden their horizons outside of D&D. And I don't know, it's interesting. I think that it gave kind of permission for people to try new things and new systems, and it's been a very interesting thing.
You have this massive shift away from retail stores, and so really, our dear friends, who run stores around the country, Pat Fugie and Paul, games and stuff, and others have made it very clear that for them, their goal is not to be just a store, but to be a place of a community hub, a place of enjoyment and fun and all of that. And that takes care of their business, because people come there not just to buy things, they come there to be a part of it, and then they want to support that situation, that thing. And I think it's wonderful. I love the fact that people are meeting around tables and not just online all the time, but that's another thing that is happening too. There's been a massive shift to lots of people playing online, and that also takes away from a variety of opportunities for various people. Then on top of it, what you were just talking about, Mandy, and ultimately, there was such a big run up with so many different providers and creators and all of that stuff, and it comes to a point where you're like, whoa, this is a very saturated market. So it's very interesting, and this was fantastic, because these young adventurers, I knew right away were going to the butchers.
How did your pork chop game go over at GenghisCon, Mandy?
My what?
Your pork chop.
Prime rib.
Prime rib, not pork chop. That'll be the sequel, Lawrence. That'll be the sequel.
I think it was very fun. So basically what we did is Alexander took the second half of Fallest of Spirits, the butcher farm, and we've turned it into a one-shot. We're running a bunch of sessions of it at Gen Con as well. And we called it Prime Rib, a Butcher's Saga or something like that, or Butcher's Tale or something like that. Basically it's just going through the butcher farm and trying to recover Constable Rolf's men. Casey played it, Dan ran it, crazy fun. So we're very, very excited to bring that to Gen Con. And like, we want to do more of this kind of stuff. I think this is our materials are vast, not great for one shots all the time. And so it's like, how do we condense this down to make it a one shot for a convention table, and finding little sections like that of combat and also role play, because that's the fun thing about the butchers, is that you have this like very lively group of people to interact with. Anyway, we're very excited about that. And Jessica made this great post, showed this great table, and said that she's really excited that her first D&D experience has been with Gooey Cube modules. So and that just warmed my heart. So anywho,
love to hear that.
An echo?
No, I said love to hear that.
Oh yes. Okay, sounds good.
I think whenever Lawrence switches on to speak and you're talking, I think that's when we get it.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway, Alphinius, it is 9:34 your time. I think you have to drop to head to the airport.
Take my dear Ms. Goo get a little breakfast, and then we must head to the airport. So
okay.
You guys have fun and fly safe.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, Mandy. Thank you so much. And all of you Gooey people watching, thank you for everything you do. We're pretty excited about the next 60 days or so, because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out from us, and also the beginnings of Guys and Gags 2, which we would very much appreciate if you would support. And I promise it will be a phenomenal value, just like all of the things that we do are phenomenal values. I can't wait for you to experience the Temple of Inquinacious Evil. Ha ha!
All right, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now it's just us. So first things first. Before we start rolling monsters, I wanted to show off this very cool thing I got at Genghis from Robin's Nerd Supplies. And I don't know if people have seen these before, but I had not. and one of our Gooey folks had them at the table at Genghis Khan and was playing with them.
Yeah, they're
And
electric
basically,
dice. Yeah,
huh?
the
Yeah,
electric
they're dice, and they are colorful when you roll them, and they are so cool, and they roll pretty well. So, anyway, I just thought, I mean, that they charge. You just put the highest number up. There's like a little battery in there, so they charge even if they're not plugged in. Anyway, so this is from Robin's Nerd Supplies, and they were only $50, which I thought was a deal.
The
So
only problem is that if they run out of battery, you can't roll them.
ever
Yeah, they don't work if they don't have batteries.
they just don't roll.
They're probably Wi-Fi enabled too. They probably require a firmware update.
Mm-hmm.
As it
Yeah.
already said, like, hey, like this number is really long. Would you like an AI summary?
That's funny. Okay. Anyway, all this to say, we're about to roll Monster Mash. So, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Have you done this before? Or this
No.
is the first time? Okay. So here's how it works. The chat, I'm about to open a poll. I'm going to create the poll right now. And basically, the chat decides who has advantage on this roll by voting A or B. And we're going to start with my misery mutt because I need to get this over with because my anxiety is just very high for my poor little misery mutt. So basically, here we have the emoji, who is a large dragon. So this will be hashtag A to give the dragon advantage. And then we also have the little misery mutt taking on the dragon. So hashtag B to give the misery mutt the advantage. And then what happens is what?
I call dibs for rolling on misery mutt.
You cannot roll on the misery mutt because you don't
I
like
rolled
my
dibs
dog.
for rolling for the misery mutt. That has to be respected. Chat, if I call dibs to roll for misery mutt, I feel like I should be allowed to roll.
And I am so sorry. It is not hashtag. It is exclamation point A and exclamation point B. That is my bad. I'm seeing all these hashtags and I just realized I did that wrong. Exclamation point A to give the dragon advantage. Exclamation point B to give the misery mutt advantage. And so again, the underdog versus the literal dragon.
I
What?
do have my awesome dice tray here from Troy City Mysteries.
I love it. Love it.
Rolling for the misery mutt.
Okay, so here's what happens when we roll. Once we get the, let me see if I can actually show this. Thank you all. I see a number of you are giving my misery mutt. I'm gonna see if I can actually show this though, so you guys can see how the polling is going. Share screen. Let's see here. Screen. Oh, there we go. Move bot. Allow. Okay, so you can see here that everyone is not everyone.
It still has the emoji up.
So I have to take that down. Okay, there we go. Thank you all. This is about what it looked like. Like 25% of people gave the dragon the advantage, and 75% of people gave, or sorry, not the advantage, voted for the misery mutt. Anyway, and then you need to act out how this all goes down.
Okay, well, I really feel like first of all,
Yes.
put the dragon back up.
Okay.
Because very clearly, like the audience, like you didn't even go over like who this guy is. You're like, there's this mean dragon, and here's my cute.
This has been an ongoing thing for a number of months, so we've already gone through all of the monsters. This is just a refresher. So
everyone, I want you to know my emoji is a very tender, hot, soft individual that can be found in the mini Monstrica in the Tomb of Geisengack stretch print package. And what most people do not realize is that he idolizes Mushu so much. And Mushu's just willingness to get in there to help enable and then not take any of the credit for it. You got to think Mushu is a selfless dude that was like, hey, Mulan, this is all for you. I'm going to be in the back here. I'm going to help you succeed. And that's one of the things that Emogi really like focuses on is trying to support others. Unlike the misery mutt that literally talks and interrupts every single work conversation that I have with Mandy throughout the day.
I mean, she is fierce, but she's also very sweet when you get to know her. So, okay, are we ready to roll off?
Ready.
You want to roll for my misery mutt?
Yeah.
Fine. Jason had a good point. Jason had a good point that the way I roll, it might be better. Now you get advantage on. I swear to God, if you take out my misery mutt, Also, if my new dice take out my misery, I'm going to be very upset. So anyway.
Awesome. All right. First roll. So we'll do my first roll at advantage. Then we'll do your roll. Then we'll do my second roll at advantage.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. First roll at advantage goes for natural 20.
Seriously.
Hold on. I'll take a picture of it. I have not touched it. You guys have seen. Hold on.
So, okay.
Where's my phone?
Dang.
Here we go.
No, that is good for me since he's rolling for my misery mutt. I appreciate this.
That's so bad. All right, I need you to roll a natural 20.
Oh my gosh. If I do. Okay, let's do it.
Here we go. I'm posting this up in the den right now. My natural 20 right off the bat.
Okay. I got a 6. So there's like literally no way.
Holy cow.
Wow. The misery mutt takes down the peaceful emoji. The emoji's like, I just can't kill a dog.
Even a freaking jeez. Can't believe this. That sucks. I roll so bad all the time. I was really hoping to kill off.
You are the uncle of the misery mutt. You were just like, I am protecting my little niecey. So congratulations to Lady Gray.
13. Man, just beat both. Wow.
Okay. So how do you want to act out how this happens?
All right. So basically what ends up happening is the misery mutt is in the center of town, barking at everyone and causing just general unrest and disturbance. At which point the townspeople hire a band of adventurers to go to the wise emoji over at the waterfall and ask just politely, please, will you help us remove this absolute terror from the town? At which point he humbly agrees. He proceeds to leave the waterfall, make the travel over to the middle of town where there's this misery mutt just completely terrifying people. The emoji walks over and locks eyes, and the misery mutt also locks eyes for a moment, and then proceeds to let out a fucking sonic bark that just fucking scrambles. Sorry, that's
okay. That's the third one for the Okay.
And that proceeds to go through and scramble the insides, causing massive internal bleeding and concussions for the emoji as he slowly succumbs to his wounds over like a 5-year medical battle.
I think we're missing out the backstory of the misery mutt, which was that she was a rescue who had a really hard life before she came to live in a place where she was spoiled rotten. So just put that out there.
I mean, does past trauma give you permission to go through and,
bark at people? Like just bark? Just
pass that trauma along to other people?
Oh my goodness.
To take accountability and then move forward with it,
To be clear, this one is Lady Gray. Daisy is the dog that everybody met at Gen Con, Genghis Con, who does not have the same high anxiety issues as poor Lady Gray. Okay, so let's move on though.
Misery mutt goes to the next round, dang it.
What?
As a misery mutt goes to the next round.
Next round, yep, indeed. And I might be redoing a different story. Okay, so this is the cha. This is this is hashtag A. It's not hashtag, exclamation point A, up against the fearsome fruitcake. So I don't know in what situation these two end up facing off each other in the world of Zyathé, because this dude is like in the Tomb of Geisengax basement. I guess maybe an adventurer brought the fearsome fruitcake with him to the Tomb of Geisengax.
Basically, at the end of Strangely Gooey Holiday, they figure out to throw all of the stuff into a portal to get rid of all the stuff from the Tower of Goo, and accidentally just teleport it all over to the Tower of Gygax, and basically just oh, sorry, bro.
Oh, huh. Well, the Cha is currently in the lead with 53%. We'll give it another minute to let votes come in.
Roll for the fruitcake.
What?
I want to roll for the fruitcake.
You can roll for the fruitcake. So fruitcake is taking the advantage now. So let's talk a little bit about the monsters. Psychic terror that paralyzes prey. Now, I would argue that fruitcakes might not get paralyzed. I don't know what is the mechanic for that, but
so So probably when you actually take a look at the stats of the fruitcake, it probably might not have a high enough intelligence to actually really even be able to succumb to psychic damage. So it's
Mm,
possible that it has resistance based off of that because it's much more of like a sentient object versus a actual being that you can go through and psychically attack. So I do think that there is a level that the fruitcake probably can counter the Chaa's special abilities and stuff like that. But the Cha is still just a very formidable physical abomination.
yeah.
So, and if you take a look at the Cha, take a look at that mouth.
Yeah. Let's look at the jaw. Where's the mouth?
Actually, I don't even know where the mouth is, but
I
there's
mean, there are teeth there. Yeah.
the Cha might not even have the right equipment to take on the fruitcake.
So okay, let's go ahead and roll. You get
Right.
advantage as the fruitcake. I'm rolling as the Cha. So you roll first.
All right, here we go. Remember, sponsored by Troy City Mysteries, even though it's just a free dice tray that Dave gave me once that I always try and carry around with me. All right, first roll. 19. Holy cow.
Dang. Okay. The fruitcake might take out the Cha. A 2. So the good news is that my dice don't roll well for me, I guess, on Monster Mash still. So
True.
that's
Two
it was
for
rolling
two,
great for me
fruitcake.
the other day. Huh?
Fruitcake goes advances.
This is yep. So 2 underdogs, I would say. The fruitcake's like, I'm not getting eaten by that monstrosity today. So okay, next up. I'm sorry, do you want to act out how this goes down?
So basically, what ends up happening is that there's a group of well-meaning adventurers that are working with Alphinius Goo to go through and take care of all these different issues and whatnot. And unfortunately, while they had gone through and dispatched all the other animated things that popped up, the fruitcake ended up accidentally going through a portal, which Alphinius Goo had set up so that way he could converse with Geralt, Guys, and Gax and whatnot. Obviously, though, since Geralt's ghost is gone and there's like a whole bunch of weird stuff in the Tower of Guys and Gax, the fruitcake just kind of like wandered around for a little bit. And then as the adventurers were doing the final battle against Casarena and everybody else, there was a Chaw that was getting ready to take a swipe at one of the adventurers, and all of a sudden a fruitcake just came out and ate it from behind and then quietly went back to the shadows.
Fair enough. Okay. As
There
it
you go.
does, as it
When you
happens.
play the Tomb of Guys and Gax, that is an alternate NSRE that you can have pop in there.
This is another big one. Kara Rika versus Escargoo. And I am sorry, Marcus. I am going to be rolling for Escargoo because I brought your tower back to my house, and I brought your dice. So I am rolling for Escargoo.
Do you want to do a few warm-up rolls first? Like, this is a big one.
I don't want to roll up because I feel like I will waste any good rolls on a on the practice, you know what I'm saying? So I think we just got to go for it. I did bring 2 dice though because Marcus has just 2 sets, and so I will roll 1 from each. So anyway, this is hashtag A. Sorry, not hashtag. Exclamation point A is Kararika, who is the big bad or one of the big bags, I should say, from Deadly BBEGs. And I thought Kararika was
the Tomb of Guys and Gax?
Yeah, but it says module you put this together. It says Deadly BBEGs here.
Oh, that's because she's also in it as like a
Oh.
Yep.
Anyway, and then hashtag B is Escargoo. And we have a lot of no, Camera Mandy is going to kill Escargoo. I mean, it's not wrong. You know what? I've won at least once every time. So anyway, so Escargoo, exclamation point B, Kararika, exclamation point A. Again, I'm not exactly sure how they got into the same situation. So what do you think, Lawrence? Like, because they're like Kararika is like on East Verdesia, Escargoo is in Darkenhaven. So Escargoo like transfers, like takes a boat over there because he's just really curious about all the stuff going on with Geralt, Guys and Gax, I guess. And I don't know. I'm just throwing
I'm
it out there.
enjoying watching you try and piece this together. It's
I
great.
got nothing. I'm just waiting for votes to roll in, but it does look very solidly like Escargot is going to get the advantage, which is good because I brought
So-
2 dice.
So
So
Korowika is a demi-lich, and so after the adventurers went through and killed her, she actually resurrected in a phylactery, which happened to have been transported over to Darkenhaven. At which point, obviously, the Darkenhaven guard, led up by a paladin named Jalel, went over and humbly requested the assistance of Escargot for removing this very powerful creature. So there's like this really fun part where they like completely exited out like a whole part of the city, and it was just like a final Matrix scene between Neo and Agent Smith as they just battled throughout Darkenhaven, and then like the Darkenhaven guard is trying to be like, "No, guys, it's fine. It's just a gas leak from Gloomport. Oh, they just stay out of here. It's okay. Nothing to see here." And that's what happened.
you gotta get back into GMing. Just putting that out
Mhm.
there. I said you have got to get back into GMing.
We're working on it. I have a tiny group that I'm running through Darkest Stream again, just as like a fun, whatever kind of throwaway hang out with friends time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It is truly your call. You are a very good GM. I will say that. So you're a good storyteller.
Yeah. I don't
Kate,
know. I got a lot of feelings on it. Yeah, I appreciate the compliment. I really do. I'm like actively trying to like manage how many things I sign up for and trying not to like take on more than like what I can kind of thing. So that's where it's like,
that is very reasonable. That is a
yeah,
very reasonable thing. Okay, let's go ahead
I really
roll
appreciate it. I do appreciate when I get to GM random games for, when we have GMs and stuff that need to step away and whatnot. So that's kind of fun. I really enjoy getting to do Darkness and GemsCon and stuff.
Yeah, no, I love it. All right, you ready for this?
All right,
I'm gonna
you gotta roll
roll. I'm gonna
you-
roll the first
one.
die.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. An 8.
Ooh. You wanna
This
roll
is
your
through a
second
dice
one
tower
first?
too, so it's not my fault. What?
Roll your second one. Let's see what we got.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Roll the beat.
an 11.
Oh man, Mandy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna record this because I don't want any accusations that I fubbed this.
To be clear, I love Escargot, and I'm not trying to roll bad. So, and I rolled it down the dice tower with the snail dice that I was sent by Marcus. So,
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
yep.
Natural 20.
No.
I have it recorded.
Wow.
Literally posting it in the Denver right now.
I just rolled an 18 on it, but still would not beat a natural 20. Okay, well, I am very sorry.
Escargot's gone.
The the snail could not stand up against Kararika. Would you like to role play how this goes down?
It's a sad day in Darkenhaven.
So sorry.
As the hero, the mayor, the public servant, the lifelong, just good guy, Escargot valiantly went forth to try and rid all of Zyathé of this evil. The rain starts to fall as there's a thick fog that comes on in. There's explosions as there's magical this, magical that, potion this, potion that. Some might say that even the gods got involved, giving forth tokens of boon for this great, and powerful matchup. But unfortunately, when everything subsided, when there was finally quiet in the city, and Jalel and his personal guard walked forth to survey the damage, Kasarina was nowhere to be found, and Escargot lay with not a drop of life left inside of him.
Well, to be clear, Kararika is the name, not Kasarina.
There you go.
But also that was very dramatic and heartfelt. And I am very sorry. I did not intend to kill Escargot. I can't roll a natural 20 on these dice to save my life, just to be real. I just got a 19. So I'm very sorry. And
now we have the
yeah.
story of Escargot and how he stopped being mayor of Darkhaven.
This is not canon, to be clear. This is not
Lord
canon.
Cheeky said it was canon, so like not trying to like, out there anything, but like pretty sure that's
They're threatening to oust me from the Hatters for this situation. I am very sorry. I should not roll dice anymore. All that to say, we have one last matchup.
Lich Cargoo, though.
Lich Cargoo. Come on. As long as he the life wasn't sucked, he wasn't just squished. I guess Lich could just come back and reshape himself.
Oh, yeah.
So get a new shell. Okay, last one is the Visionary versus the Grumble Beast. And of course, this is the one I'm going to roll really well on because nobody is going to care that much about this one, I don't think, but we'll see. So hashtag...
Because the Grumble Beast is gross.
Sorry. Exclamation A for Visionary. Exclamation B for Grumble Beast. So the Grumble Beast is a Crooksick regeneration. So
Aberration.
corrupted... What?
Aberration.
What did I say?
You said he's a Crooksick regeneration.
Oh, sorry. That's his most powerful ability.
Yep.
So is Crooksick. So a corrupted beast. Our Visionary here blinds enemies with psychic light. That's pretty good. Here's another snail though. Like basically this is a snail, I would argue.
Do you want to see if you can redeem yourself with the rolling for the Visionary? For all snail kind?
Okay, sure. I'll roll the snail. I'll roll it on the dice tower and see if we can't.
And I'll roll the Grumble Beast at advantage.
Although it looks like, yeah, the Grumble Beast is at advantage. So let me see. I'm choosing this dice here. You roll first. Actually, votes are still rolling in, so let's just give it one more second to make sure that we're definitely going with the Grumble Beast.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I am sorry that my rolls suck so bad, guys. I don't know. I don't have any excuse for it. I don't know why.
How lucky are you that I wanted to roll for frickin' the Misery Mutt?
I know, and you did it because you wanted to, off my dogs.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, okay. I definitely Grumble Beast, I would say. So, thank you for rolling for my Misery Mutt because I would have been very sad.
Right?
Huh?
We have one more after this, right?
Nope, this is it.
Oh, this is it?
Yep.
We're doing 3 or 4?
This is our 4th one.
Oh, okay.
So the Misery Mutt one, the Fearsome Fruitcake one, and Kirawika just won.
All right. So. I'm going to roll this one off of the Sword of the Con.
Oh.
All right,
at advantage. Yep.
Roll 1. Here we go. Boop. 2. Oh, you might be able to pull one out.
But you got advantage, so
you have to roll next.
18. 18.
Am I gonna clean sweep my sister tonight? What's gonna happen? Here we go. Ooh, advantage. Oh, off the table doesn't count. Here we go. Going again. 11.
I am sorry that I was not able to save Escargot, but the Visionary is moving forward, so Snailkind will still be represented, and Lich Cargoo will manifest himself.
I need somebody with any monochrome of graphic design in the chat to, as quickly as possible, like get a picture of the Visionary, have it where like his head is like ripped off, and then Escargot is just wearing it, and the thing, but it's just like Escargot being the being the Visionary.
Yeah. Anyway, we had a whole second section of this planned, but we've used up all of our time. We didn't role play this one out. I'm sorry. Would you like to tell the story of how this went down between the Grumble Beast and the Visionary?
Sure. They were at a bar, and it was supposed to be just like a, hey, let's go through and let's catch up on some old times and stuff like that. Let's figure out what's going on. However, they've been having like some real like miscommunication inside their relationship. And so unfortunately, it was one of these situations where they just weren't ready to talk it out. Sometimes you got to let things simmer just a little bit longer. You got to work on yourself some. And there was an accusation when it came to dinner because the Grumble Beast had just ordered a salad with berries in it, whereas the visionary had had the full steak dinner and several drinks and wanted to just split it down the middle. And the Grumble Beast really felt invalidated by this. Like, they just really did not feel seen. And so they decided to attack the visionary, and the visionary ripped his head off.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining us. Next week, Iad and Alphinius, I think, will be talking about how to do epic one-shots, seeing as we did not get to that this week. It was drama. Agreed, Jen. That was very dramatic retelling. So everyone have a great Saturday, and we'll see you in 2 weeks at GaryCon.
Thanks for having me on, Mandy. I'll see you at work on Monday.
You got to pick up your kid.
Oh, that's right. I'll see you in just a few minutes when I pick up my child from your house. Why isn't he on stream?
He's out. He's playing Minecraft with Adam. Yeah. Anyway,
if anybody wants to play Minecraft with my son, let me know. I'm just actively trying to recruit like a safe server for him to play on, because otherwise he only wants to play with me.
So, hold on. There he is. Hi. And there's a Mystery Mutt barking.
There's the Prince of the Con over there.
Yeah, the Prince of the Con. Aw. He got to sleep in a tent fort last night, so he's in a good place.
Oh yeah,
right now.
Sure.
He had a lot of fun. Bye everyone.
Later. Bye.
Bye.